find this exact recipe from Authentic Gourmet, the classic French-made croissants. We have Michaela Breyer joining us, and it's her and her marvelous husband. Bonjour, how are you? It's a pleasure. This is my first time to be on the air with you, even though my family has been enjoying these for many years. This is the original size of croissant that you brought to us here at QVC.
Yes, this is the perfect original French croissant size that you can find in our boulangerie, how we say in French. So this is the perfect French croissant. Look at the size of this thing. It's huge.
It's huge.
And I have big hands, listen to this. It's not just a joke, you know, because this is the perfect French croissant that we have been bringing for the last 5 years, and all our customers know it and they love it.
Love it so much, and we have two different options to choose from here, and this is what I love about these. They are crafted in France with French ingredients, and you get a choice. Do you want 25 of them to come home, or would you like to double your offer and have a total of 50 come home? They are packaged flat, they are frozen, so they don't take up much room in your freezer, but you cook them from frozen without proofing, so it's super simple. But if you go for the buy more, save more, you actually save $34 by doing it that way. So $49 for the set of 25, it's $64 for the set of 50. And I need to ask you, because you can buy croissants here in the United States, our ingredients are not the same. What makes a big difference in French cooking?
The most enormous difference is the butter.
The butter.
This is the butter, and again butter, because it's a special butter coming from a very special region in France called Normandy. So Normandy is with our beautiful dairy cows, so the butter over there is absolutely gorgeous. And I want to tell you how we do the croissants. Look at all those layers, because every layer that we make, we spread butter on it, and this is the unsalted butter, and this is why you have this flaky and buttery flavor. Look inside.
And that texture inside, the dough of your croissants always has this beautiful bounce on the inside with the flaky, the flakiness of the outside of the croissant, and there's a gentle sweetness to your recipe too.
Yes, it is. The gentle sweetness is the perfect ingredient inside, and I'm going to tell you, all the ingredients are of course French, but this sweetness that you find inside gives you the opportunity to do everything with our croissants. For example, breakfast in the morning, just simply with your coffee, and then for the kids, of course, my daughter loves the chocolate, so with the chocolate, with the butter, with let me show you something with the butter.
And by the way, this is very popular, I believe. Did you say, Frank, was it the set of 50? We have a finite amount of these to go around. We have just a few hundred to go around in the set of 50, which might sound like a lot, but it's not, because these have been popular for years on QVC, and this is why. These can be eaten delightfully on their own with nothing. They can be used for breakfast, for lunch, for dessert. You can stuff them with the pulled pork or chicken we have coming up later on in the show. You can do strawberries and whipped cream. So your daughter loves chocolate.
She loves chocolate, and I'm going to give you just some ideas that you can make your table look beautiful too. For example, desserts. We talked about breakfast, but let's do some desserts here. Look at that plate here. Look at this. So this is like whipped cream with some strawberries inside, and this is the perfect dessert for your beautiful table. Imagine for Labor Day, you have guests, and let me tell you something. The best thing is that this is for unexpected guests, the perfect weapon in your freezer.
Because it's in your freezer, so I need to ask you about that. Usually when you bake any type of pastry, you have to proof it, you have to wait for things to rise, it can be complicated, and mistakes can be made. These bake from frozen. There's no proofing necessary.
Correct. No proofing necessary. They bake from frozen. And look at the size, how flat it is, how tiny. So imagine the 50 count in your freezer. It will take not much space.
So
if I would to buy croissants, I would take the 50, definitely, because...
Well, and this is what I need to say about the 50. We are, did you say last call?
Oh, okay.
Last call on the 50 if you want the buy more, save more. So we take them out frozen.
Yes.
What's the temperature of our
350
oven?
degrees in your oven for 28 minutes. Don't open the oven because...
Why don't we open the oven door?
Because it cannot poof correctly.
rise
It
properly?
won't rise properly. I'm
So
sorry, my French.
That's okay. Turn on the light and
yes.
peek in, but don't open the door, and they will bake up perfectly.
They will bake up perfectly. They will
at
bake up
this.
exactly like this. Look at the size
And
of
so
the frozen, and this is the baked one after 28 minutes.
How do we know which side to put up?
So look at the gold color on the top. There is some yellow yeast on it. So this is the top.
The top, okay.
The top of the croissant. This is how you have to put it.
Here's the thing, it's a buy more, save more. This was our original size. I think it's a size that shares the plate well in place of that tired old dinner roll, or this could be the main dish, and you could have chicken salad or pulled pork stuffed inside. So if you want these, the set of 25 is $49. You just spent $49. Your shipping and handling is included, but for only $25 more, you get the full set of 50. So that's why I love the buy more, save more. And that texture cannot be duplicated here in the United States.
Definitely
it just
not.
cannot.
No, because the French is French, and when it comes from France, it has to be perfect. It's in our tradition. Everything needs to be to perfection.
And I need to let you know there is an auto delivery option available, so if you want to lock in that set of 50, you can lock your 2 easy payments in. Your shipping and handling is free for every 90 days for 1 full year. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Sharon. It's such a
nice
pleasure
to
to
see
work
you.
with you.
Mwah. And please stay where you are, because this would be an amazing way to get you into Labor Day. But how many different ways can you enjoy this throughout the next coming seasons into fall and winter? But this is what I want you to do. In the search bar, when you're shopping on QVC.com, type